The rain had not stopped for 3 days, and Kiro had not eaten in 2. He crouched beneath a fallen log at the edge of the whispering pines, watching water pool around his hooves, and he thought, no one tells this part of the story. He had left his den a season ago, chasing a promise he'd made himself, to cross the Ember Ridge before winter, to prove he could survive beyond the borders his father never dared to cross. But promises don't fill an empty stomach. And right now, soaked and shivering, Kiro felt like nothing more than a foal who had wandered too far from home for no reason at all. That's when he heard the voice. "You look like a story no one wants to read yet." Old Badger emerged from the tree lean, unbothered by the rain, carrying a bundle of dried roots under one arm. "There's nothing to read," Kiro muttered. "I haven't done anything. I'm just stuck. Failing, probably." Old Badger sat across from him, and for a long moment, said nothing. Then, "Tell me, when you hear a story about a great hunter, what do you remember? The hunt, or the 100 hungry nights before it?" Kiro didn't answer. "Exactly," Badger said. "We only tell the ending. So everyone believes the struggle wasn't real, that the hunter always knew he'd succeed. But he didn't. He sat in the rain, just like you, wondering if he was a fool. Then what was the point of this?" Kiro gestured at the storm, at his own trembling frame. "If no one remembers it, if it only counts once it's over." Old Badger's eyes sharpened. "That is the mistake every young creature makes. You think the struggle only matters once it's followed by a victory. But the struggle was never waiting for permission to matter. It mattered the moment you chose to keep walking instead of turning back." He placed a root in front of Kiro. "The victory doesn't create the meaning, foal. It only reveals the meaning that was already there, the meaning you were too cold and too hungry to see." Kiro stared at the root, then at his own legs, trembling and unsteady from the days on the ridge. "So I'm not supposed to wait until I've won to believe this was worth something?" "No," Badger said, rising to leave. "You're supposed to let the walking be the thing that was worth something. The victory is just the world finally catching up to what you already knew." The rain began to ease. Kiro didn't feel triumphant. He didn't feel like a hero in a story worth telling. But for the first time in 3 days, he ate. And he stood. And he walked. Not because he was certain the ridge would make him someone, but because he already was someone, right there in the mud, unfinished. Some stories only get told after the victory. But every story that matters begins long before anyone's watching. Success doesn't change your story. It only changes who is willing to listen.